goodness. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello. As you can see here, I have a Five Nights at Freddy's board game, and literally, I'm obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like, I'm a big fan of it, you know. As you can see here, it's Funko Games, Five Nights at Freddy's. Survive until 6 a.m. Here, this is a Funko plushie. There's Glamrock Freddy and Montgomery Glamrock Alligator Crocodile guy. But, you know, I'm collecting plushies, boom. But I went to GameStop and found these two guys, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to buy these. And as you can see here, we have our good old friend Bonnie. Oh my. And Freddy there.
Okay, Freddy, I know you're gonna jump out at me. Please don't. Oh no.
As you haven't seen, I always get scared by Bonnie.
I'm out of power.
Oh, where's Bonnie, guys? In this video, I'm going to play later with my brother. I'm going to explain to you, show you the pieces, what you need to do with them, and then you can see me and Nick play, and hopefully it makes sense for you guys. And guys, I really like the confetti and the balloons on it. I think it's really cool. But let's flip it over, and here it shows some things. And so it says, you guys can pause the video and read it. So that's basically the back is, and I really like the checkered thing. Well, let's start opening this up. Hello guys, I'm on voiceover, but when you open it up, you'll find a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza instructions, and it's good if you read it. You don't have to, but in this video I'll show you how to play. And guys, I've played this before, so everything's opened up, but here's the game board, and there's a player 2 side and a player 1 side, so you could play it by yourself or with a friend, and it's 1 to 2 players. Next, you'll have some dice, and I think they're really cool. And you also have these cards, and it has start on it, and it ends up to 530. And then here you have the player 2 cards, which are purple, and the player 1 cards, which are basically orange. So you have orange and purple. And this next piece is pretty cool. It is the power supply, and really in the game, you have to try not to lose all your power. If you do, you lose. So you have to turn it up to 100, and you have to try not to lose your power. I'll explain it later. This is the wrong side. So there's one side where it's just 1 player, but I'm going to do 2 player because I'm going to play with my brother. And so we have the 2 player side and the 1 player side. All right, this is how I set it up so far, but you can set it up however you want. But Nick's right there. Yep, there he is. But so, with these start cards, you put it next to a clock on top of the 6 a.m. and then you put start on the top. And right there, we have the dice. Whoops. So here we have the dice. You can put it really anywhere on the board. And so when you get your cards, they're not going to be like this, but you're going to get cards. When you have your cards, you're going to have animatronics at the top. So you'll find animatronics, so like Chica. And if you're player 2, you'll get the toy one. Bonnie, Freddy, and Foxy. And these are all your animatronics you really need right now. So when you're done that, make sure you shuffle your cards, because when you get it, you're probably not going to have your cards shuffled, so make sure to shuffle them or to mix them. So if you look at these guys right here, it says hallway, Pirate Cove, dining area, and show stage. And here's our office, which this is the discard pile. You have to put a specific number of cards on these. So you have to put 12 cards on the hallway, 11 on the Pirate Cove, 11 on the dining area, and 10 on the show stage. So I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3. And then your remaining cards should be 10, but just make sure to count them so you can be accurate. And you see here, you see the animatronic right there? That means you have to add one of your animatronics from this pile into the pile. So this one wants 1 animatronic, this one wants 1 animatronic, this one wants 2 animatronics. So I'm going to mix up the animatronic cards. And I'm going to put 1 in Pirate Cove, 1 in Dining Area, and 2 on the show stage, and then shuffle your cards again so you won't know where the animatronic is going to be. Hopefully this has made sense, and so this is how it's supposed to look. You're going to have your cards lined out like this. All right, so I'm going to start, and we'll both start. So you have to flip your cards over like this. Here's another voiceover, and what you have to do is you have to put the cards under your decks, and you have to take a strike. Oh, shoot, I got an animatronic. Right there, I got Balloon Boy. I got Chica. If you get an animatronic right there, if you get an animatronic, you have to take a card and flip the card under it. And I got Bonnie. I didn't shuffle it well. Dang it. So I got 2 animatronics here, and if you get an animatronic, you have to flip another card from this deck. But I have Bonnie and Chica I have to get rid of, so I have to roll both of the dice. So if there's one card, for example, there's one animatronic, you got Chica, just Chica, and you want to get rid of her, you have to roll 1 die. If you get both of the animatronics, you have to roll 2 dice. And for example, I roll 2 5s, I get a 10, so that means I lose 10 power. But let's see what I get, so hopefully.
And if you get a blank, you lose no power.
Yeah, if you get a blank, you lose no power. Yes! Okay, I just lose 5 power, but you have your animatronics, you get rid of them, but you have to put them back in the pile and mix it up again. Alright, so Nick got 5, so he's gonna lose 5% of his power.
Okay, and then I put this guy back in.
So when Nick got Balloon Boy, he flipped a card under Balloon Boy and he got what was that card. And later in the video, I'll explain to you about what was that card is. But anyway, it's Nick's turn and I'm next. So it's my turn. So right here, are you wondering what was that card? If there's a what was that card, then that means you have to move it over. So for example, I have to move this over here
1
to the discard pile. 1. So it's like, so if this was over here, I'll just go 1 and move it over to that pile. But I'm next to the discard pile, and I have to flip it over, and if I get an animatronic, I immediately lose. Phew, okay, I'm safe. Okay, Nick, you go.
Okay, I'm gonna...
All right, so Nick's gonna do what was that, so he's gonna roll a dice.
Yes.
You don't have to lose power. Okay, yeah, it was there, so you get to move it. Welcome to another voiceover. So as you can see, these 2 cards right here, you don't really have to do anything with them. And if there's an empty camera card, then that's pretty important. But, you know, those don't matter that much. So when you get rid of all your cards, you can turn the time. And you don't really need to roll a dice for both of those. And those don't really matter.
I'm going to do this. Hopefully I don't have an animatronic.
So currently right now, I have 95%. But we got to start flipping the cards over again. All right, now it is 1 a.m. So me and Nick just played the game. We were having a great time. I hope this video has made sense. But with the what was that cards, whatever arrow it's pointing, you have to, you know, move the cards where the arrow is going. Just to let you know. Oh. All right, it's Nick's turn. Oh no, Nick has Balloon Boy. Nick, you have to act fast. Once again, enjoying our time and playing, but there's a problem. Nick got Toy Chica.
I'm going to do this.
You got Toy Chica.
Roll this and this.
No! You got 2 blanks. Look. No. So that means you can't do anything then.
So now that's a 0.
Yeah.
Well.
Did Nick lose or did we just do this wrong? Guys, I don't know. I'm sorry. I hope I explained it right enough. I hope.